Hello, my friends, and welcome to Getting Started. My name is Masalska, and I'm here in my home studio, home office. Hope you all are doing good, and thanks for joining, everyone. I can see a lot of familiar faces. We have Jotermia, Valdair, Anthony, Caroline, Sean, and Steve. That one is also joining us. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Today we are going to be working in Adobe Spark, and I'm really excited because it's such a great tool for business owners and people who are not very familiar with vector design software to get things done and get creative and make some amazing assets for their branding. So this is what we're going to be doing today. Thank you so much. Hi Tim, good to see you. Cool. Awesome. It's a lot of you guys here already. Hopefully a couple of you will join. Hope you're all ready for the week. Yeah, happy Monday. Yeah, we have a bunch of great streams for you guys. I'll show you a schedule in a little bit, but first of all, let's talk about Adobe Spark. I'm really excited to be working in Adobe Spark today. And the cool thing on Adobe Spark is that you can create for different platforms. We can create for web, we can create for social media, we can even create graphics that you can use otherwise. So today we're going to be starting with a logo design, and then we're going to create some social media assets, and I might even make a Facebook page for my fictional brand. So today we're going to be working on a juice brand, and it's going to be super fun because I'm super passionate about juices, and this might as well be my own company. So, and by the way, if you guys are joining from YouTube, make sure to go to behance.net/live. This is where I'm going to be reading all your comments, and this is where you have the chance to ask questions in real time. So make sure to join us there and join the conversation. Cool. Camila is joining us from Mexico. Yeah, let me know, guys, where you're from, what time it is in your country, because I know here in Colorado it's early morning, but I know for some of you it's afternoon or evening even. Awesome. Ravda is here, Lindsay, Camila, Eshant. Cool. All right, so let's jump into my work screen and let's take a look at Adobe Spark. So we are going to go to the site spark.adobe.com, and this is where you will find all of these amazing assets here. So if we go to the home page, this is where we are actually, I think. So Spark is a web application, so you can design things through your browser. And this is the amazing part. There are also some mobile applications like Spark Post, for example. But check those out in the App Store. You will find some amazing Spark applications there. Cool. And so this is how it looks like. And here you will see there are a bunch of amazing presets which allow people who are, not actual designers to design something really cool and something really stylish. Awesome. That one is saying, watch out for the UFO in Colorado. Ooh, that sounds interesting. We had a comet recently, which was also very exciting to see. Cool. Dave is here from Olympia. Cool. Awesome. All right, so let's jump right into it and let's take a look at the site here. I'm here on spark.adobe.com. As you can see, feel free to join me there. Feel free to go online and to follow along with the steps that I'm doing, just so you get familiarized and so that you can maybe experiment while I'm talking to you and explaining things to you. Okay, so on the left side you will find the home button, and then there is this little plus sign where you can already kind of start creating, and it will give you amazing presets. So we have the flyer, we have the Instagram story, Instagram post, or a Facebook post. a collage, a web page, or even a video. This is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be creating a video and a website. Hopefully we can make everything on time, and then we can make a branded graphic, which can be, for example, which can be a photo with a logo on it, or just a logo. So this is a little bit more custom, and here custom size graphic as well is very custom. Cool, but you can already start if you see some amazing presets that you like, or you want to make a social media poster or something like that. Feel free to check this out. There's an amazing, oh look, there's an amazing preset for your Instagram stories to support Black creatives. So you can actually just edit this template or just download it and put it in your stories, tag your favorite Black creatives, and support them like that. Awesome. And then we have our projects. So this shows all the projects that I have done in the past, and as you can see, I've been already kind of experimenting with logos, and I have created a couple posts in the past. And then we have our brands button, which shows us different brands that we have created. Since I have not created anything in the past, well, I have created, but I don't want to show it to you guys. We're going to be creating something from scratch today, and it starts with a logo. You know how we have the branding process. We start with a logo, then we go into the colors, and then we go into the typefaces, and we kind of form all this branding design system for us to be reusing in different ways and in different assets. Tim, thank you so much for sharing the link. And Tim, also, could you please share the link spark.adobe.com/make/logo maker. This is where we're going to be starting today, and it's an amazing site. It's I think in beta right now, but it's really amazing because you can design your own logo just based on a couple factors that you determine in advance. So you basically say what's the name of your company, and how what exactly are you doing, and what type of style would you like to have for your logo. So we are going to be starting with that now. But first, let's talk about the company that we are going to be designing for. It's a fictitious brand, and it's a juice brand. So it's going to have to do with fruits, with vegetables, everything fresh, and young people interacting with each other. So this is basically the branding that I'm thinking of. Cool. Ishant is asking, will you host a Spark DCC? Hopefully there will be a Spark DCC soon. Currently we have 3 different daily creative challenges, guys. So let's take a look at the schedule while we're at it. So we're getting started into the day with me, and then we have the Photoshop Daily Creative Challenge with Kathleen. Then we have character design with Sam Peterson, which is probably also going to be super fun. And then we have the Illustrator Daily Creative Challenge with Claudia. Claudia is a good friend of mine. She's really amazing. You should really check out the Illustrator Daily Creative Challenge, especially if you're into vector design, and if you would like to know and learn new tools. And then we have mobile app design with Ambert Rodriguez, and then the XD Daily Creative Challenge with Howard. Howard is such an amazing creative. He's such an amazing designer, and it's so much fun watching him. Doodle Therapy then with Alice Lee and Amy Wibowo. So we have 3 daily creative challenges. We have one in Photoshop, one in Illustrator, and one in XD. So this is super, super amazing. I'm really encouraging you guys to participate at those. And you can access the daily creative challenges if you go onto the daily creative challenge page on behance.net/challenge, and then / whatever application you want to use. So it can be /XD, /Photoshop, or /Illustrator. I'm going to show you the Illustrator one. And this is the site. So basically we have every single day a new challenge unlock, and this is where you can find all the different things you need to know about participating in a daily creative challenge. You can connect to our community chat, which is our Discord channel where we all communicate. There's I think 30,000 different creatives there, and they're all communicating, sharing their designs, giving each other feedback. So if you're new to design, this is the perfect platform for you to start learning. All right, my friends, so now let's get started, and I would like to just start by designing a logo for my branding. Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tim, for sending all the links. You're amazing. Cool. Awesome. And Laura, okay, Laura is asking, it's weird, it tells me that I have only 2 months for free trial. Yeah, so currently 2 months, and I believe it's part of the Creative Cloud subscription now. So if you have a Creative Cloud subscription, it's part of it. And Julie is saying from Germany, we're excited to learn new stuff. Awesome, cool. Laura is saying, I don't have it within the programs I can use, although I'm paying for all the program subscription. Well, we will check it out. Maybe, Tim, you can find out some more information on that. That would be great. Okay, so let's start off with the free logo maker, spark.adobe.com/make/logo-maker. And this is where we're going to be designing our logo for our juice branding. So I'm going to click this button, design your own new logo. And by the way, for all of you who are joining from YouTube, I see there's so many of you guys, and hi to all of you. Please join us on behance.net/live. This is where I'm reading the chat, and this is where you have the chance to ask questions. So make sure to do that, please. I'm looking forward to see you here in the chat as well. Come say hi. All right, so now I'm going to do a square for a logo, and I'm going to do next. Or actually, wait a second. I think I clicked something wrong. Design your own new logo now. Let's see if that's the right link. Okay. No, this is just for a post. Maybe if I click here, start now for free. Okay, let's start like that. We're gonna skip this part. And now let's take a look at what type of settings we have here. Okay, so cool. All right, so we have a bunch of settings here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to search Spark templates, and I'm going to look for logos. So I'm going to type in logo, and let's see what we are going to have here to show up. And we have already a couple amazing logos that I think would totally fit to our branding. Let's take a look at this lemonade stand one. This one is really cool. By the way, I still need a name for my branding, so please shoot some names in the chat. Let me know what's the perfect juice brand name. It's all about fresh juices, young people. So let me know in the chat what you guys think I should take for a name. Yeah, I also really love this kind of style here, you know, a little bit retro. So that might be also something to work with. I love the subtle tones today. I think will be really, really amazing. Also, this little colorful one is also really, really cool. Let's take a look what else is there, what else we can do. And as you can see, there are a lot of presets, and you can literally just go in and change the name, and then you already have a logo there. So so that's why I'm kind of trying to find what else, you know, we can do. There are 444 results, so there's a lot to choose from. Cool. Juice It. Hi Sam, good to see you here. Thanks for joining us. Juice It is a good one. I think it's good. Oh, F. Smithick is saying Main Squeeze, but I think that brand already exists. I have seen that one, Main Squeeze. I think Squeeze is already a really cool name, because squeeze is something, you know, like a hug. And let me actually quickly put myself a little bit further to the side so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing. Okay, all right, now this is better. Squeeze, yeah, maybe get your juice on. Get your juice on could be a slogan. I think it's a little bit too long. Maybe we can do like a one-word branding. Mongo kuya, that's cool. Kuisia, that sounds almost like a name. Juice Eater, cool. Get your juice on, I think it will be a really good slogan. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, I think squeeze maybe, or main squeeze will be cool. The big squeeze. Okay, let's stick with the big squeeze. There is already a main squeeze. Today we're going to do the big squeeze. Okay, so now let's pick a nice template that we can use that will work perfectly for our brand. Let's take a look at that. What do you guys think? Are you guys seeing anything that you might think will be working? I think this one will be really cool too. It's really stylish, and I love the typeface. Okay, so I'm going to select this one, and I'm going to click create. so that we kind of jump into it and start working. Hi Steven, good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, F is saying there, and yes, it's taken. So we're just gonna go for the big squeeze. The big squeeze. Okay. Awesome. Cool. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the chat, how are you all doing today? What are your plans for the week? I'm not sure. It's taking a little while to load. Okay, now we have it here, and I am going to go in. And you know what? Spark is so easy to use, guys. I'm just going to leave just as it is, and I'm going to double click here, change up the text, and literally my logo is almost done. Big squeeze. Okay, done. The big squeeze. And now I can go in, you know, I can grab those little dots on the corners, and I can just modify the sizing a little bit. And I think I left, oh no, never mind. Okay, and now I can also, you know, try to put it into position the way I want it. I'm just going to try to arrange it as far as possible in the middle. And then of course we just imagine this as, you know, as an Instagram icon, so it needs to be well legible. So I'm just trying to experiment with typefaces in a little bit. Let's try to kind of organize this. And as you can see, once I'm kind of reaching the center of the image, it gives me this line that helps me to you know, to arrange things perfectly in the middle, which is really helpful. And then what is it going to be? A juice company. It's going to be a juice company. Okay, the big squeeze juice company. I think that already looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? The Fallen is saying the big squeeze is perfect for Big Brother. Yeah, that's the big brother of the juices. Oh, that's funny. Okay, all right. So maybe what we can also try is try writing it in caps. Squeeze. Okay, let's take a look how it looks in caps. I think we can leave another space here in between. Done. And actually, you know what? I liked it better when it was in lowercase or mixed case. Big squeeze. There we go. Okay, yeah, I like this better like that. It has a little bit more character. But now what we can also do is, by clicking on it once, we can go ahead and take a look at different typefaces we have here. And we can also even access our Adobe fonts. So what I want to do is, I'm just going to stick to the typefaces they have here, just so we can see. Let's take a look. All right. Okay, let's take a look what typefaces we have and what we can use here. I think the quicksand bold will be kind of interesting. Yeah, it looks super friendly, but on the other hand, the is kind of more on the elegant side. So I might even just go back and just keep it the way it was. Or actually, let me try different typefaces. Let's see what else is there. Cool, modern, you are we. Oh, this is also cool. This is also a really nice typeface. And let's take a look how it looks a little bit larger. The big squeeze. And we can even rearrange things. So let's take a look how this looks. The big squeeze. Juice company. I like this a little bit better because the big squeeze is kind of a large name. It's a long name. So to make it better legible, we can divide it in 2 lines, and I think that will, you know, help already to make this logo a little bit better legible. And now we can increase the size here a little bit. As you can see, you really don't need to be a designer to be working on this, you know. And then we can also adjust the line spacing here a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, and I think we are kind of getting really close. Now let's take a look at the different colors that we can use. That's the next part. And here what we can do is we have suggested colors, and now we have all colors. As you can see, it's a pretty pretty wide palette, and let's take a look at, so whenever we are selecting the typeface and color, that's when we can change the color of the typeface. But if we have nothing selected, we are changing the color of the background. I'm also really liking this yellow right now. Don't judge me, but it's really, really cool. I love puppy colors at the moment. Yes, I'm saying juice here was better. Well, the big squeeze is already, is already here. So there is a center save, so you can auto center. Yeah, you can. But even if you are, working on the, working on it and just moving it around, you will see that it automatically shows you the center. So it shows you this line. This is what I was kind of trying to say and to show. Cool. All right. So what do you guys think about the color? Do you guys think that this will work? Or do you guys think we should try something else? The Big Squeeze Juice Company. I like this. I'm a fan of this already. Cool. It's very shiny. It will be very poppy, and it will definitely be appealing in on social media and so on. Sam is saying love the yellow. Yeah, me too. Okay, let's take a look. Maybe we can differentiate the parts of our logo, the parts of the text of our logo with different colors, so that it can be a little bit more. See, now the big squeeze kind of pops out more because the black creates a better contrast to the yellow than the blue. But we can also see what else is what else is possible. Maybe it's just a darker blue that we need to kind of make it pop better. The challenge of a designer is always to make it pop, so this is what we're trying to do here. I think this kind of looks good already. What are you guys thinking? That one is saying love these colors. Thank you. Yeah, I'm loving them too. Let's see what we can experiment with. And literally you can just click on anything and see how it looks, because sometimes you can't really imagine how colors look on top of each other unless you try them out. And sometimes you find a tone that really, really works for this color, and then you just go for it. So we have endless opportunity here, and we can decide for whatever we want. I think this blue kind of works really well. I'm not sure if it's the same blue. Let's take a look if it's the same blue. I don't think so. Okay. And also the cool thing here is, let's say we have this selected, and we have the suggested color combinations. So we can already kind of say, all right, these colors go well together. And that's such an amazing help for people who don't really know how to decide which colors go together. Yeah, I think now the big squeeze is just a tiny little bit darker than the and Juice Company, and I think that makes it stand out a little bit better. And I'm going to try to increase the size here a little bit, just so that when we export the logo, it's very well legible from afar. So yeah, let's take a look. Maybe we can arrange the a little bit differently, so it's a little bit more exciting. The big squeeze. I think this makes it really exciting here. The rearrangement of the Cool. And maybe we can just keep it as the big squeeze. Maybe we don't even need the Juice Company. But let's take a look how this looks. Maybe we can export two different variations of that, right? So maybe sometimes we will need it to say Juice Company on our logo, and sometimes we don't. And logos are always used in different ways. So you never know how you want it to be arranged, and we can even create a different size of this logo in just a second. All right, so now as we have this logo kind of set, let's put this in the center a little bit. I think this is a little bit out of the center. That looks good. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think it looks good. Okay, all right, so now let's download our logo, and I'm going to click download here. And by the way, a really cool thing here is that I really love that you can invite other people to work on the same file. So you can just add people to be able to edit this file, and then another person can work on it and make some changes, maybe change up some colors. So that's also really exciting. Cool, awesome, cool. The movement of the. Yeah, I think also the thing here is that the makes it really easy to kind of start reading because it's arranged on the left side, and you know how our eye is having a flow to follow. So if we have a book, or if we are reading a certain page or certain information, we're starting from top left corner and going from left to right and so on. So this is already psychologically our flow. We start at the top left corner and move towards the bottom right corner. But the interesting thing is that in different countries, so let's say Arabic language, you read from left to right. So that means their layout needs to be designed just the way their eyes are used to be following. So I don't know if you guys have realized that, but this is really, really interesting. And also I feel like Chinese and Japanese are using different flow as well from top to bottom. So they're sometimes arranging their letters from top to bottom. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that also affects the way we read things and the way we need to design for the certain people, because we need to design for people who are used, to reading this specific way. And if you look at the Arabic countries and their YouTube website, you will see that they have a different arrangement. Their video is always on the right side, and their chat and suggested videos are on the left side. So it's very interesting to kind of keep in mind. And of course, you also have to keep in mind people who cannot see colors. There are people who cannot distinguish colors really well. So there is a really great tool that Adobe has that you can definitely use as well. And if you go onto color.adobe.com, you will find this tool, and it's a really amazing tool to kind of double check if your design or if your color combinations really work for people. And so here we have this accessibility tools. I'm here right now on color.adobe.com, and I'm on create and accessibility tools, and here we have the intent to design for colorblind safe. So now whenever I'm kind of selecting color palettes here, by the way, this is also a really great tool to select amazing color palettes. And this is how people who are colorblind see the colors that are showed up here. So if you have deuteranopia, you cannot really see the reds, it seems, and the greenish seems yellow. Otherwise the blues are pretty much the same. Protanopia does not show any red at all, or barely any red. And the same thing, green appears as more as a yellow color. And tritanopia, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure how to pronounce those things, but they see the colors with I feel like a little bit less blue, but more on the greener and redder side. So this is really interesting also to keep in mind whenever you're designing for people. People are different. Everybody has different vision. Everybody has different perception. So whenever you're design for the people that you're designing for. Cool. Yes, and it's saying, is there a website for fonts also? Yes, of course. We have fonts.adobe.com, and this is where you can download and activate all the different typefaces to use in your designs. And we can even activate those in Spark. So we can even access fonts through Spark, which is really amazing. And we have here different categories. So let's say it's a sans serif. Sans serifs, by the way, guys, I know some of you guys are new to design and to all those words and all that terminology. So sans serifs means that the typeface does not have any serifs. And serifs are technically those little edges that the letter has. They're little kind of like little side pieces that help you to read a text from afar. So and also I feel like in magazines and so on, serifs were used a lot to to create this elegant typeface that's kind of sleek and thin but still well to read. So this is a serif basically. These little parts are serifs, and a sans serif does not have those. So it's more simple, it's more minimalistic, and that's the characteristic of those. And then we have slab serif, which is a different kind of serif. And script basically means that it's kind of like a written font. So let's say we want to write hello, and here we can already see the preview, by the way. This is really cool. And here those typefaces they look kind of like they're handwritten, but not really. Of course they're typefaces, but this is what script basically means. And there's also something that's called hand. So if it's handwritten, this is what you can find here. And then we have black letter, which kind of reminds of the old times and how language used to look completely different in writing. Cool. Awesome. Jesse, hi, good to see you. Yeah, Spark is really amazing. I mean, we are starting off with a logo, and we kind of already have this logo. So let's continue. Let's jump into our design, and let's get things done. So now I can also share my logo. I can publish it, or I can download it. I can download it as a PNG, as JPEG, and even as PDF, which is in beta right now. But I want it to be as a JPEG file because I want to use it for my social media, and I want to use it as as an icon on my site, as a profile picture. So I'm going to start my download. I'm just going to click download, and now let's create a different version of this logo to be able to use in different contexts. So now I'm clicking resize, and let's take a look what we can do. Maybe we can use a custom size. So here we are going to adjust the height. So we are going to create a logo that's a little bit longer. It's not a square, it's not going to be stacked, it's going to be arranged horizontally, sorry. So I'm going to take just about 600 pixels height. And now let's rearrange our objects. Now we can go in and make our mains a big squeeze, in a horizontal way. So now I'm pulling this little slider, and I'm going to rearrange it, and it looks completely differently. And now we can use this logo in a different situation. So we can even leave the here, and we're going to make it a little bit smaller. So just like that. And that's, can be even an inspiration for signage already. I can already see this as a sign on, as a billboard sign or something like that, or as a sign at the store. So cool. Alberto, Mondays with Julia. Yay, good to see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, what's up? Cool. So we can export the logo as a PNG, as a JPEG, and now even as a PDF. So the PDF can be really helpful if you want to, continue working on it in other software. So we can also try that in a little bit. But for now, I want to, rearrange the little things here so that the logo looks good, even if it's in a horizontal alignment. And what I can do here even is I can even make it a little bit smaller. So I want to adjust my, basically like an artboard, and I'm going to click resize here on the right side, and I'm going to go on to custom, and I'm going to adjust the height even more, and I'm going to make it 400 now. Let's take a look what we can do. So now, as you can see, we have a lot of horizontal space, which gives us the opportunity to make this logo way larger. So we're going to make this way larger, and we're going to position it right in the middle, because this is where we want our logo to be. And the maybe can go like somewhere up here, or we can also just leave it right there. Maybe just make the logo a little bit smaller, just like so, and like that. And our juice company can even go on the side and can be a little bit smaller. We don't need that large typeface here because it is already a large sign, so we don't need that large typeface. And as you can see, I am actually creating this flow, right? So I'm starting reading on the left top corner, and I'm going like this. The Big Squeeze Juice Company. This is what we want to do. We want to create this flow, right? So it's easy to read. Because imagine if I put the on the left side. It would be weird to read. We would read Big Squeeze the, right? Because we start from left to right. Okay, friends, I'm getting really into depth with my design theory and psychology. So let me know if you guys can follow me. Caroline is asking, maybe Juice Company could be thinner. Yeah, and I think we should make Juice Company look similar to the. So as we can see, the has very round edges and it has a slightly thinner weight than Juice Company. So let's try to adjust the typeface in Juice Company, and maybe we can find something that works even better than this typeface. So I want something a little bit more rounded, and I want it to be a little bit thinner. So yeah, let's take a look at Quicksand. Yeah, I think this could actually work because see, the edges here are rounded as well, just like in the. But maybe there is another alternative. Let's keep this typeface in mind. It's Quicksand. Let's take a look what else is there that might even work better. Okay, Railway, maybe Railway. Let's see. Okay, this kind of looks good as well. Might be a little too thin and a little more difficult to read. So let's take a look at what other typefaces we have. All right, alternate Proxima Nova. Okay, Proxima Nova. The problem is that it's really hard to find a typeface that's rounded and that looks friendly, antique. Maybe not. Let's see what else is there. Open Sans is usually really good. Regular. Yeah, that could work. I'm actually almost down to stick with Quicksand that we had before. Gibson, Source Sans. Cool. Assign. I'm just experimenting, guys. I think this one kind of already looks good. And I also love that this typeface has a very well legibility. If you kind of zoom out and zoom in, you will see that it's really well legible, and that's exactly what we need for a logo. Something that's well legible and yeah, and something that can work with the other typefaces. Okay, I think this could work for us for now, and we can create variations where we remove the Juice Company and we just keep the Big Squeeze. So that could be an option as well. So now I'm going to download it as a JPEG again, and I'm going to click Start Download, and it's probably in my downloads files already. So now I'm going to remove the Juice Company, and I'm going to create another variation of my logo. Maybe, who knows, maybe I am going to be using it somewhere, and maybe there is something else that I can add to my design. Let's take a look. So we have some, okay. Let's add an icon. So let's take a look for icons that we can use maybe for our brand. So I can search here for iconography, which is really cool. And I'm going to look for fruit, maybe. Fruit works really well with my brand. And maybe I find something that I like that might, help me create a good logo. But for now, maybe let's just keep it simple. What do you guys think? Should we add some iconography to this, or? The Fallen is saying the list is long, what you can do. Yeah, that's true. Cool. Stephen is asking, so this is a tool for typeface logos only? I would take it. No, it isn't. So I can actually just go ahead and add one of these icons. Let's say I want to add this fruit here, and let's say I want to add this fruit here and to put it somewhere above my logo, right? And now I can go into this icon and I can change the color. So let's say I want to make it look orange, or I want to make it look yellow, or which yellow on yellow obviously is not very well to see. Yeah, you can definitely experiment with iconography here as well. So, but right now, as of right now, I feel like our logo will be better off, you know, being minimalistic, because that's what it is right now. We could try an alternative to our logo and see, maybe we can create something even better. So this is the good thing on Spark. You can create something so quickly. You don't even you know, you don't even need to worry to create, you know, to create another variation and forget about the old one. Cool. What font is the let's see, it's Beloved Script Bold. That's what it's called. Beloved Script Bold. All right, so I have exported this logo. Now what else can we do? Maybe we can honestly, I was just thinking about using the initials, but I don't think that would be a good idea. The BS, I don't think that would be a good idea, guys. So that's why let's just stick to. And also, by the way, when you're creating a logo, make sure that there are no funny things in it. So let's say if I would keep the initials B and S, and then the on top, that was my initial thought. That would not be a very smart decision to do, because whenever somebody would see the logo, they'll be like, ha, you know? So okay, so we're going to keep it by with this simplistic logo. Cool. Yeah, Jiturmia, you should try it out. It's really cool. All right, my friends, but let's jump into our posts and let's jump into, you know, designing. Also, by the way, let's see if we can even remove the color here. I'm not sure. I don't think so, but that's okay. We need the color anyway, and so we have our logos already. So let's take a look at them, and let's take a look what we already have. So this is not it. Let's take a look where it's probably in our downloads. Let's take a look. Let me put this on another screen here, so I don't have to jump back and forth here. Okay, let's see. Big squeeze. Where is my big squeeze? How are you all doing in the chat? Cool. Anti-bloat on squeeze to make it look like it's being squeezed. Yeah, well, the thing is, so here we do have the ability to work in the typeface, right? But we are not. See, the thing is, it makes it so easy for people to use the software that it's not getting into the complications of, you know, using a vector and modifying a vector. So this is already a little bit more specific. If you want to really adjust the vector, that's when you go into Illustrator. But for quick results, Spark is really, really great. Okay, so what's my name? What's the name? What's my name? What's my name? What's the name of my file? It should be somewhere here. I'm sure. It has been a thing. I have not been able to find to find my files. Okay. So let's see. Let's see where it saves. How are you all doing in the chat? Let me know. Steve is saying make squeeze all caps. Jason is saying, oh, I didn't see you're in Spark. Yeah, it is cool. I'm actually surprised, you know, how much possibility you have to create things here. All right, I'm gonna click start download again. Hopefully I can get the download here going. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, by the way, guys, I wanted to show you something that I have created earlier, also as an alternative for our logo that we already have. So as I'm going here on my oh yeah, it's here. So I have created something, an alternative. It's called Miss Fresh Juice Bar. So this is something that you can also create, as this is also created in Spark. And here the typefaces are Quicksand and Quicksand. And I have added this icon, and I thought it worked really great because all of the typefaces and also including the icon are rounded. So this was also really cool thing to do. All right, let me see. I need that. I need my file here. Where did it go? Where did my file go? Oh yeah, I found it. Yes. Okay, let's take a look. So we have, let me minimize this so that we can see what I'm doing. And so we have two logos now, guys. We have one that's a horizontal version and one that's a stacked version for our social media. So let's say you need something that's circular or square. This is where this logo comes in. This one we can use on posts. So let's say we have a social media post, we can put that. And this is just a different stacked alternative of that. So I'm going to create a folder here so that I don't get confused. And I'm going to create a folder named Big Squeeze. There we go. All right, so now we have Big Squeeze, and I'm going to make sure that my logos are in it so that we are not gonna have to look for them anymore. Okay. By the way, where are they? Yeah, there they are. Okay, I found them. No more trouble, I promise. Okay, all right. Big Squeeze, and we have our folder. And by the way, guys, I always like to make a folder of a project so that I have all my assets together, and whenever I need something, I can just grab it from there and it will always be accessible for me. Cool, now let's go ahead and create a post. Let's create an amazing post here for our Instagram story. So now it's getting exciting, guys. Now we are actually, adapting the design that we already have and the colors to our branding. And we have for typefaces, let's take a look again. What did we have? Where did our squeeze go? Home. Okay. So we have for typefaces, so that we can make sure to reuse them, we have Crow MOD, Crow MOD URW. That's a funny name. Regular, REG stands for regular. And we have Beloved Script Bold. So those typefaces, what we're going to do is whenever we write something else, we can reuse those typefaces to make the brand look cohesive. Script bold. All right, so let's jump into our Instagram story, right? So now we have a bunch of presets. Let's take a look what we have, what amazing presets we have. We have some really cool presets here. And by the way, guys, it's not just for branding. You can also just do it for fun. So you can do a tic-tac-toe challenge with your friends, and then challenge them to play tic-tac-toe with you, not TikTok. And oh, this is amazing. Actually, I might do this later. What are you grateful for today? And post it on your Instagram story. This is really cool. And by the way, it's a really cool exercise to think about things like that. And today's thought, ooh, this looks really interesting too. It's kind of like this blog kind of style. And here, a really cool sale story preset. Get 25% off selected styles. Cool. Now let's take a look what has to do with our juices. Now maybe let's take a look for fruit. Ooh, look, we already have a bunch of cool presets here. Maybe this one will work. Swipe up to see my 2020 goals. That's interesting. Look, simple 5-a-day juices. Swipe up to see recipes. They could be that could be a story for our branding. So let's create this. Let's create the story. Okay, so, and also I'm going to be reusing the typefaces that I have used earlier. I've noted them down, so I'm going to be reusing those. Swipe up to see recipes. Maybe we can even use our craw typeface. Let's see. Where is it? Ah, that's interesting. It was there before. Okay, let's try something similar. Or actually, maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. I'm just not seeing it right now. Okay. Let's take a look. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be reusing the same typefaces, and I can even go and explore Adobe fonts. Craw. I'm trying to find it right now. Let's see. Maybe I can find it. And what else did we have? We have craw and we have beloved. So if you guys see it, let me know. Beloved and craw. Cool. Oh, source sans. I love source sans. It's a really nice sans serif, guys. So if you are creating stories and if you are not very set with your typeface yet, source sans is always good. Is always amazing. Cool. Yeah. Maybe we can just use the same one, similar ones. But for the beginning, let's change the background color here. Let's use the same color as we used in our designs, which was, I think, this yellow. Yay! It kind of already looks almost like it belongs here. Now let's add our logo. Oh yeah. Okay, let's click photo, because we have it saved as a photo, and we can create a brand here. We can also do that if you guys want to do it first. We can go here onto brands and we can create our brand. So I think that might also be easier than to pick the colors and to pick the fonts. So let's do that first. Upload your logo. Now I'm going and finding my big squeeze, and we are going to use let's use, which one? Maybe this one. Okay, let's upload this one, and then let's pick our colors. Our color is this one, right? So this is our color, and here on the right side you already see there are some suggestions already, for a story, for different things, even for a website. So this is the cool part. And let's take a look at our fonts. What do we have? Let's try find our typefaces that we have used. You can also add your fonts, so you can just upload any fonts to this and use them. That will work as well. But my fonts are not here, unfortunately. So let's just take, for now, let's take a sans serif. A sans serif that will work. Lato bold is perfect. Okay. Next. Okay, brand name is The Big Squeeze. Create my brand. All right, friends, by the way, if you are just joining us, from YouTube, make sure to come over to behance.net/live. This is where we are hanging out, and this is where I am answering the questions. So, yay, I've added another brand, and I've added my brand. Cool. And let's see if we can have more fonts here. Maybe our fonts will, okay. Add your fonts. I will have to take a look at that. But for tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to be building the website, and it's going to have to, you know, be cohesive, because it's very important to have cohesiveness in the branding. All right, now we have our brand created, and now we're going back to home, and we're going back to our Instagram story. And now let's take a look how this looks. Now let's say I wanted to add my logo, and here I already have a logo set, so that's perfect. And I have my logo here, and I can, you know, make it a little larger, put it to the bottom, right here, the big squeeze, bam. And already we have branded content. And we can even align it at the top, just like so. And we have this funny circle that we can put on top of our image that we don't have yet, but we'll see, maybe we'll find something cool. Simple 5-a-day juices. Let's take a look at, oh yeah, actually we have our typeface already, which is, which was, let's see, add text, yeah. Okay, what is our, okay, all right, okay, that's interesting. All right, so have you guys seen this? I have just added the whole design with my branding, which is really cool. Current colors, brand color, yes, but I do want to keep it yellow, but it's adapted my branding to this template, which is amazing. And now let's take a look. Maybe our icon can have a different color, because this gray or whatever this color is would not work very well. So now this looks so much better. Let's make this logo a little bit bigger. The Big Squeeze Juice Company, simple 5-a-day juices. This we want to make a little lighter color, because it's a pretty large, you know, it's a pretty large font. So we're going to create a color alternative, maybe something like this, so that our logo kind of sticks out or also, and we have this, you know, background going on. And maybe we can even change our background to a lighter gray. Let's see if a light gray will work with this. Actually, let's go back to yellow. I kind of like the yellow. I think yellow is a really cool color for us. So now I'm going to play with the arrangement of our image, and I'm going to play with our text, just trying to realign it. Swipe up to see recipes. Cool. All right. So guys, this is branded content right here, right? And it's been so easy so far, and you can adjust this image as well. So let's see. I think I have to do this, and then replace. I can replace this image. Ooh, I have a bunch of images that I can add to this for free. So that's really, really awesome. Let's take a look at what we can do. Maybe this one will work. Yay! Carrot juice. Yum. That's cool. That's cool. I like this. Maybe we can do something else. We can try something else. This is cool. I like this because it has a light background and it kind of gives this contrast. But these look more like smoothies. Let's take a look. Maybe we can you know, add another image that works better. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. That's also nice. And also we can crop the image so we can go in and, you know, adjust it to what we need it to be, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let's paste this on top. Actually, let's place those a little bit further up, and yeah, but we're going to add another text here because this is not actually working for our brand right now. We are a juice company and it says simple 5-a-day juices, so we'll give you recipes, which is not the case. We're not going to give you the recipes. We're going to give you get your free juice. Get your free juice right now. Sign up and get your free juice. Get your free juice. Swipe up to sign up. Okay, done. Swipe up to sign up. Get your free juice. Now that makes sense. Cool. So we already have a story, guys, for our Instagram. And it's branded content. And it's been so easy so far. Let's make the logo a little bit larger here. The Big Squeeze Juice Company. And it could be one of those ads you guys see when you scroll through the stories. And then suddenly, bam, the Big Squeeze Juice Company comes up. Get your free juice. Swipe up to sign up. And you're swiping because who doesn't want a free juice, right? He's saying it's in all caps. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, it's in all caps. Why not? I think caps work pretty well here, honestly. I think if we would keep it lowercase, I don't think it will work in this blocky kind of text. Cool. Yeah, Alberto's saying I could use some energy boost juice right now, and I have mine right here. Guys, I am actually doing like a juice cleanse, and I'm drinking so many juices, and that's why I was like, let's create a juice brand. Why not? Let's imagine I have a juice brand. And it's called the Big Squeeze. Kathleen is saying ditch the straw. Yeah, that's also a cool message. Please reusable or biodegradable straws, people. Yeah, that's for sure. And there are no straws in here, so that's great. I think many companies had to deal with imagery like that, where they had images and they had straws, like plastic straws in them. And now suddenly you have to change all of your imagery because plastic straws are banned and they're not legal anymore. And so, at least in California. So now suddenly all the companies had to, Photoshop their photos and remove all the straws from all the images. So this is really, it was an interesting things happening. Cool. Maybe let's make this swipe up to sign up the same color as our logo, because we want to keep this color cohesiveness and we want to keep it nice and friendly. So I'm going on to color and I'm going to pick a similar color like that, like our logo. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to pick the same color, and maybe we can make this swipe up thing a little bit smaller, just like so. Or maybe we can make it so that the layout works with the other text, so we have this kind of like connection here happening. And the image, I think, looks great. Let's center it a little bit better. There we go. There we go. All right, so we have our social media post done. Now we're going to download it as a JPEG. We can also download it as a PNG or as a PDF, but in order to be able to post it on your stories, you definitely need a PNG or a JPEG. A PNG I usually use if I export something without a background. In this case, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to go for JPEG for now, and I'm going to start download. And it's already probably in my downloads folder, and I'm going to add it to my assets so that I have it already in my folder and I can use it and reuse it. Let's see where it is. Downloads, somewhere here. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to put it into my desktop and I'm going to put it into my Big Squeeze folder. Where is it? Come on. Up. Oh no. Guys, this is not my day today. Okay, let's create a new one. That will be easier. All right. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab my post and put it into my folder. Big Squeeze. And okay, so we have a naming thing going on here. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. So now look at this, look at that. We already have 3 assets for our brand, and we aren't even designers. We just created something, something with presets, and it looks so amazing. I think it totally, will upgrade our branding and upgrade our social media and upgrade our whole online presence. So this is the reason why I think Spark is so cool for these things. All right, now we have our post ready. Now let's take a look at our projects again, and let's make another one. Let's make a Instagram or maybe a Facebook post. Let's make a Facebook post. And as you will see, a Facebook post is aligned completely different, right? So you will see that let's put this one. I think this one looks really cool and it kind of already has our colors. We can change up the image for something more juicy and fruity or vegetably. Yeah, Dee's saying nice preset templates. Totally. There's so many presets here. Let's take a look at them. Here, these are the presets only for the Facebook posts. So I can grab any of these and I can totally, get away with having something really professional. And we have, let me scroll, we have 1,396 different presets. So guys, you need to come and check it out. You need to come and check it out, and they're free, so you can just use them. And you can even, I think you can even use them for your clients. So if you're creating posts for your clients, you can save so much time. So yeah, as you can see, there are different topics. I'm going to take a look at something that has to do maybe with fruit. So let's take a look if there is anything that works for us. Okay, now it's kind of changed to general, to show me all the presets that I'm looking, but I'm looking for Facebook fruit. Facebook fruit. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, check those out, and I'm sure there is something for you guys here. I'm going to modify this post here, this Facebook post here, and I'm going to replace the background with a nice fruity image, because with my brand, I like to inspire people to consume more fruits and vegetables, right? This is what the juice brand all stands for. And we are going to look for different images that we have. Let's take a look what works best. Or let's put juice. Juice. Okay. Okay. All right. Maybe this will work. And this looks delicious. Let's take a look if there is any other alternative that will work better. We have our juice and maybe this one that we have used earlier. Okay. Also, you can scale and rotate here. So let's take a look how this looks. This is delicious. And yeah, again, we have the metal straws here, so this is perfect. And what else can we do? What else can we select here from? Because there are a lot of images, a lot of really cool images. Maybe this one. What is this? Oh yeah, that definitely has to do with fruits and veggies and reusable straws, because this is definitely a reusable plastic straw. So yeah, there are a lot of options. It's so hard to decide, guys. It's really hard for me to decide right now. But we need to stick to something so that we can continue, because we want to get things done, right? This is what we're here for. We want to get things done. Let's try this one. Okay, this is already, yeah, I think this works really good, because honestly, if you're thinking of cold pressed juices, you think of green juices, and this is what I'm thinking of right now. And this is the reason why I'm picking this image here. It looks really healthy. I'm going to remove these things and I'm going to add my logo instead. All you have to do is just click the delete button on your keyboard. So easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, Alberto's saying I manage lots of accounts and I'm constantly creating content for them. So if I could take something off me and I have them do their own things and posts, would be great. Yeah, totally. And also it is very empowering to your clients. If you are a freelance designer and you have clients who have social media, you can definitely, you know, suggest them to use Spark for this. And or you can tell them that you are going to create their posts and help them with that and use their branding. That is also really cool. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to add our logo, our Big Squeeze logo here. I'm going to put it in the middle, right under our message. And the message, what will the message say? 1 juice a day keeps the doctor away. Okay. Juice. 1 juice a day keeps the doctor away. Alberto is saying, could you create templates in Photoshop for a client and use a Spark? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you can import background images. So totally. 1 juice a day keeps the doctor away. Now this is a post I want to see on my Facebook. Okay, I'm going to adjust the line spacing a little bit. I'm going to make it bigger, and I'm going to let's play with the size of the text. These sliders are so helpful because you can just go ahead and play with it. 1 juice a day keeps the doctor away. Cool. Yeah, I think that totally works. And let's look at the colors. What color are we using here right now? What's the color? What is the color? Okay, primary. I'm going to use my primary text style and my primary color. So this is perfect. 1 juice a day keeps the doctor away. The Big Squeeze company. Let's try to put this in here at the bottom. Oh no, actually the middle works pretty well. Maybe we can try our other logo. So I'm going to go add photo. And by the way, a photo doesn't mean photo. It can be just a photo file, an image file from your computer, right? Move freely. Okay, now we already have our other logo here. And I think this one works pretty well. It's amazing. Cool. Guys, this looks so stylish and I totally am inspired. I'm totally inspired to make my own juice brand. 1 juice a day. Keeps the doctor away. I'm trying to have different, different alignments. 1 juice a day keeps the doctor away. I think the center alignment was pretty good already. 1 juice a day keeps the doctor away. Letter spacing. Yeah, that can help. Letter spacing, guys, can really help with the legibility. So that's cool. That works. All right, so what do you think, guys? Do you think this is a good post? I'm going to make the logo a little bit smaller just because you already know it's by the Big Squeeze. Of course, only the Big Squeeze can make posts like that. All right, now I am going to download my my Facebook post. Cool. And I'm actually really excited because I want to actually make a Facebook page, guys. So let's make it. Let's do it. I'm just creating a random page, and I'm sorry, this is a little like private, but this is the only way to show you guys. So page name, the Big Squeeze, and category is juice, or let's say health, or maybe not, health and wellness, health food, health and beauty. Let's say healthy product. Is there anything like that? I'm looking for the right category here. Fruit and vegetable store. Kind of similar. Okay. So, the big squeeze is a renowned nationwide. Throw some smart words, guys, that we can use. Richard is saying, can you see how the page will show on mobile? Yeah, feel free to download on your App Store or on your Google Store, wherever phone you have. There is something called Spark Post. Download that, and there you can already play around, and you can even, use it from your tablet or from your phone. So this is the amazing part on Spark. It's really easy to use on mobile devices as well. Cool. All right, so we are doing this, guys. The Big Squeeze is a renowned nationwide juicing company. I'm usually not like that, guys. It's only on the streams that I'm really really bad at spelling things. Okay, the Big Squeeze is a nation. Let's remove renowned. It's a little braggy. We don't want to be too braggy. Nationwide juicing company. We promote health and fitness to our colorful audience. Okay. Or to our, that's right, amazing. To our amazing audience. Okay, fruit and vegetable store, the Big Squeeze. Now, I'm going to create the page, and we're going to use the assets that we have created to put into the page, okay? So, profile picture is going to be our logo, of course, because it has to fit into the circle. And we have a cover photo. Let's take a look if we can use one of the let's see if I have the other post already. Downloads. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, never mind. I think I have not downloaded yet, but where is it? Download, JPEG, start download. Okay. All right, my friends. Now let's fill it up. Let's fill up our page. Let's fill up all of our assets into our site. Desktop. Okay, I just have to pull it into my folder, so I have it there. Keep both. Okay. All right, so now I'm adding my banner. Cover photo, sorry. One juice a day keeps the doctor away. Okay. Let's see how this works. This works pretty well. Awesome. Maybe we can even create a variation without the logo for now, so it can be a nice banner. And like that. I'm going to download it again. And it's so easy, guys. It's super, super easy. Okay, now I'm going to catch that, grab that real quick. Okay, dropping into my desktop so I know where it is. And guys, organizing your files like that is really, really helpful to have it all set and ready to go. And I'm going to add one. I have created one without the logo, so it can be my banner image, my cover photo. Perfect. One juice a day keeps the doctor away. The Big Squeeze. Feel free to like and follow. And now we are going to create a post for, okay, actually we have to click save. Now we have a business. We have a branded business, okay? So now we are going to create a post for this business. And we are going to write something, let's say, get one juice for free when signing up in our application. maybe there is a better way to formulate this. Get our app and one juice free, and one juice free. Yeah, I think that would work. And now we're adding our image, and it's going to be my post with a logo. Open. There we go. Cool. This is exciting, guys. In only less than 1.5 hours, we have created a whole business, branded. Hello. This is so cool. I'm so amazed, honestly. Cool. Cool. Watermelon. Yeah. Oh, what? Today is the National Watermelon Day? That's so cool. All right, let's take a look if we can do something real quick with the watermelon. Maybe we can replace the image with something that has to do with watermelon. Watermelon. Let's look. Yay! There are some cool images. Just as I expected. Okay, look, we have this amazing watermelon juice. Maybe we can, let's see, we can add another one. Ooh! This is cool. I like this. And this is going to be saying happy National Watermelon Day. Happy National Watermelon Day. Yay. Okay, hey, where did our photo go? Oh, I see. Our photo is scaled a little bit. Yay, look at this. This is so cool. Okay, and we're going to make this a little bit differently divided so we can put it on top. Yay, this is awesome. Look at that. This is an amazing photo. Happy National Watermelon Day. And let's make this a little bit smaller. Just decrease the size a little bit. And friends, tomorrow we are going to be making the website and a video, because Spark is not only there for still images, but also for things with motion. So it's going to be super, super fun. And line spacing, we are going to decrease a little bit. And download. Oh, actually, let's put our logo while we add it to keep the branding cohesive. Wait, I want to get rid of that. Okay, and I'm going to add my logo, upload photo, and I'm going to use my logo. And this can be a preset that you can use for your clients, right? So your clients can just adjust the text, adjust the image, and the logo can be always here on the side, already kind of hanging out. And let's crop the logo a little bit so that the big squeeze is better visible here. Okay. All right, now let's download it. JPEG, start download. Cool. This is so much fun, guys. Honestly, I'm having so much fun. Yeah, happy Watermelon Day. Woo! And now I'm going to add it into my big squeeze folder. And as you can see, guys, I have everything nice and organized here. This is really helpful when you are, working. It's always very helpful to have to have it organized, is what I was trying to say. Okay, now let's add another post. It's going to be our Happy National Watermelon Day. Woo! Yay! Happy National Watermelon Day. And now I want to use that emoji, the watermelon emoji. Where is it? Give me that watermelon. Where are the fruits? Okay, there must be somewhere. Oh yeah, there we go. Watermelon, watermelon. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here. Yay! Cool. And we have a second post already. Guys, this is so easy. Come on. Creating an own brand is really, really not that difficult. Watermelon sugar. I'm planning to do the Photoshop DCC this time. Jyotirmia, yeah, for sure. You can even do both. Why not? You can participate in both of them and learn at the same time. And at the same time, honestly, guys, I can also recommend you guys XD. I can really, really recommend you guys XD because you can really easily, you know, adapt to the application. It's really intuitive, and it gives you a lot more opportunity to create awesome things as well. So check out XD as well. And guys, we have our site for the big squeeze. It almost looks like it's realistic. And give me some likes here on our page. I think it's already created. It should be already created. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, let's make it real. Let's take a look what we can do with it. And tomorrow we are going to go into motion. We are going to create the website first, and then we are also going to create some video material with our branded content. So we are going to create some images, and then we are going to create, you know, some interactive ones. Cool. Jason is saying it's realistic. Yay. Cool. Yeah, Alberto is saying you can feel like the video does better because few people know you can put video on cover photo or even event photo. Yeah, we can totally put a video in here so that whenever somebody opens the page, you can see things in motion. And it's really, really cool. It's really amazing, and it's interactive. It makes things interesting. And, you know, it is super inviting. The Fallon's asking, does the Big Squeeze do home delivery? I think that's something we are going to mention in our website tomorrow. So make sure to come back tomorrow, and we are going to be working on the website, and we are going to make some amazing things also that will help us to, you know, to create this online delivery message. And yeah, so I'm really, really excited, guys. And now that I go into my brands, oh, actually, wait a second. Home. Okay. So yeah, definitely feel free to experiment, and you can start right away. You can create something even for your own design page. If you have one on Instagram, if you have a Facebook page or anything, you can try those templates and create something for yourself, something cool, something amazing to, you know, to communicate with your followers. And I'm going to do that today.